Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be looking at this here. This is the last thing in the Inspire series that we did. We did the open ear clipped style, we did the amazing headphones, and now we have these earbud things. And surprise, these are excellent. This series tuned by Bose. Man, when we talk about the sound, I'm going to talk about the stock sound when I take it out of the box. I'm not going to talk about the app, which changes the sound to whatever you like. Are you a bass head? Change it. You're a treble head? Change it. These can be whatever you want to be. I'm going to talk about the stock sound, which is defaulted into the Bose sound, which is kind of a Harman with some extension in the bass and treble. And I find it very pleasant. This one has minus 50 decibels of ANC. 6 microphones for a phone call. Take my word. I mean, if you wanted me to do a sound test on this, let me know. I'll sound test all of these later on. But seriously, super clear, precise microphones for calls and conferencing. 45 hours of time, super balance 3.0, super bass 3.0. Like I said, if you want bass head, this can be your bass head. We have Bluetooth on here. We have EQ modes. We have all kinds of different things that you can get into with these to make these customized to exactly the same sound you want. So take my sound account with a grain of salt because you can change it any way you want. 360 spatial acoustics, perfect for that mobile gaming or even gaming at home. Adaptive ANC works perfectly, like loud if you're taking the train or the subway, works perfect. And that's about it on the package. So let's get into the things. So there is Bluetooth 6.1 on these. You do not see that on 99% of everything that's out. Even though Bluetooth has come to 6.1, there's not a lot of devices that even have that. I have the device right here, by the way. That would be helpful. There's your little C port, your little reset button or pairing button. If you have trouble pairing, I didn't have any trouble pairing with these whatsoever. Opens, shuts, nice. There's no rattle there like some companies. Nice kind of chunky shape. Good magnets on these two. It holds them right in place. It's a very unique shape. There you see that oval tip with a little grating over it. Very comfortable in one's ears. You don't even know they're there, except for the fact that you can't hear anything around you when the ANC is on. Very nice shape overall. Unique, too. There aren't too many that are that kind of chunky shape that goes in and it fits in my ear perfectly. Just going to look here for a second if there's something I missed. Now inside the box, of course, you'll find a set of tips. So you have 3 different size tips. You'll have the charging cable as well. It should be noted that Super Balance 3.0 is the default. And you can bass boost if you want to bass boost. I don't think it needs it. I think I could listen to these all day long with that nice, rich, balanced kind of sound that you get just from the default. Never mind the app. You know, if you don't want to use the app, don't use the app. Suppose you're using just Bluetooth from like a DAP that doesn't have that. Sounds great right out of the box. Like I said, you can make it any sound you want. You can flatten it out if you want a flat. You can do the EQ yourself and have a custom EQ for some kind of tuning that you want. Make it a U-shaped, make it a V-shaped, make it a treble head shaped, whatever you want. So with that said, stock-wise, like I said, phone calls, amazing. Even shooting videos with these, nice and clear. The microphones work great. The ANC works superb. Loud bus, loud train, walking close near like a highway or something. Perfect. fan in my ear. I've tested it all different ways. A cafe works good. The transparency worked very, very good. I could hear what I needed to hear. Sound-wise, music-wise, very nice. Lush, gorgeous, well-textured bass. Mids with mild warmth, but mostly just a neutral clarity. The vocals forward, nice space in between all the instruments. That treble has a decent enough extension, maybe a little on the smoother side, but there's detail there. There's plenty of detail there, plenty of air, plenty of sparkle. No harshness whatsoever. I think you could probably tune it to any way you wanted. Like I said, treble heads, you want to keep adding treble to it, go ahead. Overall, just a very nice kind of balanced, harmonish kind of tuning with these. Good comfort, good build quality, excellent battery capacity, excellent ANC, excellent microphones with this. And that's basically all I can say about this. It's a Bluetooth device that doesn't sound like a Bluetooth device. It sounds very good. And I think these are like 100 something, 150 or something like that. These sound like way better than like how much did I pay for those? $300 for my Beats that I had for a short period of time. Way better. And the app and everything just puts them over the top. These can one pair, and I can have whatever pair I want. I want a neutral pair for the day. I want a bass enhanced pair. I want to listen to something that has that. I want the bass a little bit down toward where it should be, like the way it's tuned now. Perfect for like rock and electronic music. So that said, this has been the Baseus XP1 from the Inspire series, tuned by Bose. Sounds fantastic. Really. I'm not even a fan of Bose, and I just love the tuning on this. Thank you again for watching. Be safe, and I'll see you in the next video.